for anybody, just having a point of gratitude and just an awareness that, if you can identify a purpose for your life and clarity, the amount of joy you can have while you work and do things really goes up substantially. And then really thinking about giving back and trying to think how, as you mature in life, there might be somebody younger who you can mentor or help along the way, and kind of paying it forward. And all of us have something that someone else can learn from. And I've learned from so many people. It's hardly anyone I ever meet I don't learn something from. Mm-hmm. So, how can we be observant to learn, be grateful for where we are, even if it's a bad spot? What can we learn from this bad situation? And then if we're in a great spot, please don't take it for granted, because things change. You have highs, and they call them mountaintops and valleys for a reason. We see them both and with some mm-hmm. regularity. So and maintaining gratitude through the valley can be done. I was in the Chuck Norris super system in the karate in the 70s and early 80s, where Chuck Norris owned the studios and would come by and give karate tests, and for black belts anyway. And there were 3 of us testing for black belt, and 2 of us failed. Excuse me, there were more of us testing, 3 of us failed. More were testing. And we're kind of shocked because we were 3 of the better students and didn't know why we'd failed. And they made us wait 6 more months to test. And then we came to our senses, and we worked with our instructor and started working out, 4 hours a day instead of 2 or 3, and 6 hours on the weekends. And we improved so much over 6 months. It was unbelievable. We retook the test and came through with flying colors. And we asked, why did we fail? And I said, we didn't tell you because till now, but you succeeded at all your tests and succeeded in everything in life. So we want to see how you'd handle failure. So he failed us just to see how we'd handle failure. I look at life as a wheel where your faith really drives all of your decisions, whether it's religious faith or faith in materialism or personal health or well-being or whatever it happens to be. It's your faith or your value system that drives everything. And out of that center comes your who you choose to associate with, your friends. It comes your finances. It impacts your family. And it impacts your fitness. So it's faith, family, fitness, finances, friends. And when I tell people there's never perfect balance in all the areas at the same time. There's just not. But there needs to be an awareness that when you're out of balance in an area, that you need to circle back to it. And what I've learned and observed over time is that the areas that you ignore, in the end, consume you. Most of us really overestimate the amount of change we can make in a short period of time. But the good news is we really underestimate the change we can make over a longer period of time. What I mean by that is, imagine I want to join a health club and I've been putting it off for 15 years. What I say is just make a 1% change a day. And so we'll give you an example. So if that's my goal, then the first day, all I do is turn on my computer and I'm done for the day. Mm-hmm. The second day, I'll go and I'll type in Google in the search and open my search window. But I'm done. I can't do too much because now I'm starting to go too fast. The next day I will do health club near me and stop. Next day I press send, and then I make a phone call, but I hang up on the health club because I'm moving too fast. The next day I talk to them. The next day I go see them. The next day I join. And the next day I actually exercise. You've gone from 15 years of never doing that to being a member of a health club.
If you enjoy this podcast, please make sure to subscribe. And to stay updated on everything that the Action Catalyst is up to, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Action Catalyst Podcast and on Twitter at Catalyst_Action. And thanks for listening.